Is the 2026 Toyota Corolla actually a smart buy right now? Or is this one of those cars you should wait on? If you're shopping for something reliable, efficient, and easy to live with every single day, that question probably feels pretty real. A lot of buyers are sitting on the fence, wondering whether to pull the trigger on this year's model or hold out for whatever Toyota has coming next. Today, we're going to break it down with real-world ownership numbers and zero hype, so you can make the right call for your situation. Let's start with where the 2026 Corolla actually sits in the market. It's still the king of the compact car segment, the best-selling passenger car in America for decades running. It's not trying to be a luxury car or a hot hatch. It's the practical choice for drivers who want comfort, low stress, and predictable costs. Think commuters, young families, or anyone who just wants a car that starts every morning, sips fuel, and doesn't nickel and dime you at the service bay. The target buyer is value-conscious, but still wants a quiet cabin, decent tech, and that bulletproof Toyota reputation. Compared to the Honda Civic or Hyundai Elantra, the Corolla gives you a slightly softer ride and a reputation for holding its value better over time. It's the car people buy when they're tired of drama and just want something they can trust. What you get if you buy now. So what do you actually get if you buy the 2026 Corolla today? First, the interior feels noticeably more modern than last year, thanks to the new standard digital gauge cluster. 7-inch on LE and SE models, 12.3-inch on XSE and hybrid XLE. The cabin is still one of the quietest in the class, with comfortable seats that hold up after years of daily driving. Ride comfort is excellent. It soaks up rough roads without feeling floaty. Infotainment is straightforward. Wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are standard, and the 8-inch or optional 10.5-inch touchscreen is easy to use even while you're moving. Toyota's Safety Sense 3.0 is now even better with blind spot monitoring and rear cross-traffic alert standard across the entire lineup. Pricing is still a big advantage. A nicely equipped LE sedan starts right around $24,000 including destination, and even a loaded hybrid XLE lands under $31,000. That's real money compared to some competitors that charge more for similar features. Daily practicality is where it shines. Plenty of rear seat space for kids or carpooling, decent trunk room, and available all-wheel drive on the hybrid if you live where winters get messy. For most people, this is exactly the kind of no-drama transportation they've been looking for. The downsides. Honest reality. But let's be honest about the reality. Performance is average at best. The 2.0-liter four-cylinder makes 169 horsepower and takes about 9.5 seconds to reach 60 miles per hour. It's perfectly adequate for highway merging and city driving, but it's not exciting. If you want something sportier, you're looking at the separate GR Corolla or a Civic Si. The current generation has been around since 2020, so by 2026, it's in its 7th model year. The interior materials are durable but not cutting-edge, and some rivals now offer flashier designs or more driver-focused handling. There's also a small risk that it could start feeling a bit dated once the next full redesign arrives. It's not a deal-breaker for most owners, but it's worth acknowledging if you like staying on the bleeding edge of tech and styling. So what might change in 2027 or 2028? Toyota has hinted at a major refresh or all-new generation coming soon. We're likely to see updated styling, even more advanced driver assistance tech, and possibly efficiency improvements, especially if they push hybrids harder across the lineup. Infotainment could get a bigger leap, and there's always the chance of new connectivity features or a more refined ride. On the flip side, a brand new model usually means the previous year's version takes a slightly bigger hit on resale in the first year or two. Right now, the 2026 Corolla still benefits from being the latest version with those fresh standard safety and digital features. Ownership perspective, critical section. This is the part that really matters for smart decision-making. Toyota's reputation for reliability is still rock solid. Consumer reports and J.D. Power consistently rank the Corolla near the top, and real-world owners report very few surprises. Maintenance costs stay low, around $360 a year on average, and fuel economy is excellent, especially on the hybrid models that can hit the low to mid-40s combined. Depreciation is another big win for the Corolla. It typically loses only about 33% of its value after 5 years, one of the best rates in the segment. That means lower monthly costs if you finance and stronger trade-in or resale numbers down the road. Compare that to some competitors that drop faster, and you start to see why so many people treat a Corolla like a financial no-brainer. The total cost of ownership over 5 years is usually thousands less than the class average once you factor in fuel, repairs, and resale. Buy now or wait verdict. So here's the clear-eyed buy now or wait verdict. You should buy the 2026 Corolla now if you need reliable transportation today, you value proven low ownership costs, and you don't want to gamble on maybe next year will be better. The updates this year, standard blind spot monitoring, digital gauges, and refined safety tech make it the most complete version of this generation yet. If your driving is mostly commuting, errands, or family duty, this car will serve you extremely well for years with almost zero headaches. You should wait if you can comfortably delay your purchase, you're excited about the possibility of a full redesign with newer styling and tech, and you're okay rolling the dice on timing. Just remember that waiting means missing out on the strong resale value and bulletproof reliability you can have right now. At the end of the day, it really comes down to your personal timeline and priorities. So at the end of the day, would you buy now or wait? Drop your answer in the comments. I read every single one and love hearing what you're thinking. If you want more straightforward car buying tips like this, hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next one. Thanks for watching. Drive safe out there.